The Nikolić was a Serbian medieval noble family from Hum. The family's main estate was Popovo Polje. History. The progenitor of the family was Nikola Zupan, a descendant of Andrea of Hum and Miroslav of Hum. The family was thus related to the Nemanjić dynasty. Nikola had two sons by Katarina, the daughter of Stephen I Ban of Bosnia, Vladislav and Burguesa. However, little is known about the first ancestors of the Nikolić family, being last mentioned in 1363, though they most likely were governors in Hum. With Princess Vukosava, Peter and Milica Nikolić begin the second generation of the Nikolić family. It is known that the mother was a woman named Stanislava, but it is not certain who the father was, whether it was either Vladimir or Burguesa. Recent studies suggest that since Vladimir was older and from other sources, we are able to assume that he was the father of three known princes. The mention of the Nikolić brothers begins after the death of King Tvrtko I of Bosnia in 1391. As adherents of the new Bosnian king, Stephen Dabiza, the reputation visually rose that by December of 1392, the Republic of Dubrovnik granted them citizenship. Stephen Ostoa's rise to the Bosnian throne found the Nikolić brothers in an unpredicted position, as they were adherents to Queen Jelena Gruba, who was of the house of Nikolić herself and widow of Stephen Dabiza. This caused a problem as they now had to constrainedly find refuge in Dubrovnik. Vukosave later participated in the Bosnian Ragusan War as a nobleman of Duke Sandal Dranic. Vukosave was killed in a skirmish with the Ragusans and was buried in Ston on 28 November 1403. Grua Vukosilić, the son of Vukosave Nikolić, was present at historical events in Bosnia in the course of Tvrtkoi's campaign against King Stephen Ostoja. Until the independence of Grua Vukosilić, a civil war for control of the Bosnian government came, currently headed by King Stephen Ostojić of Bosnia. As Vukosilić was on Ban Ostojic's side, he directly turned his back on his own lord, Sandal Dranic. Through Dubrovnik's aid, passions calmed and the Nikolić family ceased trying to gain independence from the Bosnian duke. After Ranic's death, the Nikolić family was loyal to his successor, Stjepan Vučić. Grua died in July 1436. The sons of Grua Vukosilić, Vuk and Vukasin Grigorović, continued the same attitude towards Stjepan Vučić. Vukasin Grigorović was under Kosača in his efforts to overtake Zeta. In 1442, Vukasin fell into Venetian captivity, but through the help of Dubrovnik, he was freed. The last mention of the Nikolić family was in 1453, where they were still under the lordship of Stjepan Vučić. The Ottoman Empire had already started its conquest of Europe and posed a major threat to the Balkans throughout the first half of the 15th century. Finally, after decades of political and social instability, Bosnia officially fell in 1463. Herzegovina would follow in 1482, with the Hungarian-backed reinstated Bosnian Kingdom being the last to succumb in 1527. After the end of Bosnia, Nikolić were left on their own to fight for survival. However, the fate is little known until the 18th century. Members. Family tree: Nikola Zupan, Vladislav Vukosave Nikolić, Grua Nikolić, Knez Vuk Nikolić, Vukasin Nikolić, Radojo Nikolić, Vojvoda Burguesa. Unknown genealogy: Jovan, Bogdan, Milica, Jelena Gruba, Queen of Bosnia from 1391 to 1398, first as Queen Consort until 1395 and then as Queen Regnant.